This week's Atlantic Crossing episode sees us continue to head south to avoid the tropical storm up north, have an incredible dolphin encounter, and finally catch a decent-sized fish. And yes, the ocean is clearly beginning to addle our brains.
Good morning, Bryony.
Morning.
What day is it?
I don't know.
What day are we on?
I don't know.
Sunday?
Is it 11? Day 11?
I don't know.
Tired today. Tony and I are covering most of the nights so our crew can get a better sleep pattern, because Paul was feeling it. And then, you kind of got to assess what your crew are doing, and if the person is struggling the most, to think, is this fair, is it sustainable, is it healthy? The answer to all those were no. So we've had a shuffle around, Tony and I doing the nights between us, so it just leaves me feeling a bit rough in the mornings sometimes. And Tony just not very subtly presented my hairbrush to me, so I suspect he thinks I should brush my hair today. Is that the case? I'm hiding most of it. Tony, what was your job today?
Cook some pasta.
What did you do?
I don't know, I made a slurry.
What did you do to the pasta? It gets worse the longer you look at it.
Yeah.
What did you cook it in?
Custard.
No, don't run away from the camera.
It was just a plate of cooked pasta.
Yeah.
Tired and clearly struggling, we decided a challenge whilst underway might help us stay sane. I'm not sure that it worked.
Okay,
So we've got a competition running. An animal competition.
yes, it is for a wildlife spotting badge, which I will create on passage. And we have two rules with our wildlife spotting. One is no fabricating, and the second rule is no roadkill. And what we mean is that anything that throws itself onto the deck can't be counted.
Crew included.
All add up points that we have gathered, and whoever's got the most stars will win the wildlife spotting badge. Of the animals suggested that we might try to spot, Tony has said kraken, which I think is probably the most unlikely. So it's top of the list. If you do see one, you get 10 stars. The next one, which Bryony says she thinks should be up there, is a blue whale, and I would agree that that is a pretty rare spot. But it needs to have a significant difference from a kraken, which is quite clearly something from the realms of mythology. So it has we're starting the scoring at 5 stars. Would anybody now like to suggest an equivalent creature to a blue whale that might also be a 5-star animal? Go on, Paul.
Humpback whale, 5 stars.
Humpback whale.
Tony?
I'm still thinking on the line of squid.
A giant squid. A giant squid.
Grabs the boat.
Something like a kraken, but a little bit smaller. It's not very rare.
Yeah, I was going
You
to
do
say.
get
Not
giant
as
squid.
rare as you think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
but do they go
that's
in
in the
shoals?
realms of kraken.
Yeah.
No, Tony, I think you're much more likely in life to see a giant squid than a kraken.
Come on.
I'm going to put out.
This is not going to go well. What sounded like a simple challenge at the start proved to be pretty complex, as we spent 40 minutes debating animals, points, wildcards and rules, including an albatross on your head is an instant victory. The boat. Look, there's more! There's more and there's more and there's more! No way! No way! The spinner dolphins lived up to their namesake with the acrobatics, before slowing down but still staying with us. We decided to put the GoPro in the water and are so glad that we did. Here's 90 seconds beneath the waves of the Atlantic with the dolphins. Do a little bend on it so that it can't just slip out. It's nice.
I'll pass it up as I need to.
Oh!
Really light.
It's a Dorado. It's massive.
Oh, it's right over there.
Oh, it's beautiful. How's it going, Tony?
Keep going. Wait, right, leave it there. Bloody huge.
You need the bucket.
Right, go a little bit more.
Pull a bit more.
Don't worry about the water. No, we'll put it in the it. Now,
Hey.
oh my god,
Wow.
it's massive!
Wait. Don't keep pulling it in.
Flipping heck!
Right, if you give me the knife.
No,
Oh.
actually, no, not
Flying fish, anyone? That's what it ate.
Go.
Yep, that's the flying fish coming straight out of the mahi. We had watched this mahi chase the little fellow directly to our lure. It swallowed the flyer just seconds before biting our hook, and whilst it was putting up a fight, its dinner hopped right back up out of its mouth.
Put it back in.
Go, go! Whee!
That's the luckiest flying fish.
Yeah.
It's a boy. How does that feel, Han? Heavy?
Well, yeah. It's a nice size. Gonna feed us for a few days, I think.
What a catch.
And there we have it. Our first reasonably sized fish.
Just coming up to our next waypoint, 1 nautical mile to go. And then, Tony, are we going south still?
No,
Turning west.
we are. Again.
Whee! Finally!
Finally again.
Finally again.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Hopefully no more dead patches and ridiculous tropical storm nonsense.
Hopefully.
What day is it, Tony?
I don't know. 11 or 12.
Something. Say something. It's on the Atlantic Ocean. We have turned west. Such a good feeling. We have wind. Even better feeling. Actually on par feeling. They're both together very good. The fish, the mahi we caught yesterday, is currently cevicheing. So we're cooking it via acidity from lemons in this case rather than heat. And there's a bird there. Another point for Bryony for the animal game. I'm on a mission today. I wasn't doing very well yesterday. Yeah, it feels really good. Morale is high. We've got good food coming up. Good fish. That's what we wanted. So yeah, feels good, doesn't it, Tony?
It does. I'm actually going to get there.
Actually gonna get there. Are you worried?
Tony,
Hello.
how's the fish wrap? Mahi
Very
wrap.
good. Yeah.
What's your rating out of 10?
What we compare? What's the scale? All foods ever scale? Well, against that egg, it's a definite 10.
Right answer. Look out that.
It's 10 o'clock, just starting my watch until 1:30. Lovely crew I've just taken over from, so they are going to sleep in the saloon tonight. Also, it's a little bumpy. So I've got snacks at the ready. We're whipping along at 6.7 over ground with 14 knots of wind. It's really good to finally be moving. We're pretty much dead on our waypoint bearing as well, which is really good. So yeah, it's nice. A little tired, not the easiest sailing now that we're moving and it is a little bumpy. So we do feel it a little bit, it's more tiring for sure, but that is what it is, and it means that we're getting towards our Caribbean destination quicker.
Right, I'm glad you're recording the tally for today's wildlife spotting, Bryony, because I did say that there would be a report at the end on performance. So I'll start by reminding everybody that there's a wildlife spotting badge at stake here. Let's see how everyone's got on today. Paul, can you tell me what time did you start spotting and what's your score?
It was about 8:30, one flying fish, and then we went to about one other flying fish. 10:30, that's it.
Was there anything of note in the morning that you thought was significant?
We passed a couple of bits of rope.
Right, okay. Well, I'll commend you on that. There is some detail in there, and thank you for, providing us with your score.
Yeah.
On to Tony. How many points have you got today, Tony?
Hard to tell.
Shall I tell you?
3?
You've got no points today. Can you remember how many points you got yesterday, Tony?
Oh, must be quite a few yesterday. 3?
No points yesterday. I'm worried about you. Are you actually even trying? Sometimes I think you're just not even interested in being here. Bryony, would you like to demonstrate to Tony what can be achieved if you try hard?
Yes, I can. So today I started with 2 birds, 2 small brown birds, 2 points, 3 flying fish, takes you up to 5, and 2 whales for 5 points each.
Well, we'll end the meeting here and the report, and I just want Tony's parents to see this for today.
Oh dear. Must try harder.
I was swiftly sent to do the duties in the galley. I then made myself a cuppa and picked myself back up. I haven't had a bollocking like that since my army days.
The last of the mahi
Over there.
with garlic, potatoes, peas and a dollop potato sauce. Orange drizzle cake now,
Is indeed.
freshly made and still warm.
Still warm.
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video.
It's good cake. Little did we know, as we enjoyed that cake, that was to be our last good day on the Atlantic Ocean. Next week gets uncomfortable. Our crew gets really sick and needs medical attention, and the waves just keep getting bigger and bigger. Neptune really makes us earn that first sight of land on the horizon.